There are ghost stories everywhere, but only one has been called the most real supernatural case in American history. It happened over 200 years ago in a quiet place called Adams in Tennessee. Locals still whisper about it. They call it the Bell Witch. It began with sounds, scratching, knocking, voices that seemed to come from the walls, the floor, even the air itself. The family living there, the Bells, tried to ignore it, but soon the voice began to speak. It said names, it mocked their prayers, and it didn't stop when they begged it to. Neighbors came to hear for themselves, and they did. The voice answered them clearly, intelligently, and cruelly. Sometimes it whispered secrets no one else could have known. Sometimes it laughed when people cried, and sometimes it sang songs from churches miles away in a voice that didn't belong to anyone human. People started traveling from towns away to witness it. Doctors, priests, even soldiers, they all left pale and shaken because what they heard wasn't just a story, it was real. Too many people saw the same thing. Too many people heard the same voice. Even President Andrew Jackson, before his presidency, visited the farm and said, "I'd rather face the entire British army than spend another night with that witch." The strange thing was the voice didn't always sound evil. Sometimes it cried, like it remembered pain. Sometimes it talked about God, heaven, and death. No one knew what it wanted, but one thing was clear. It hated being ignored. It could speak, touch, predict, even harm. It wasn't just haunting a place, it was haunting people, and that's what made it terrifying. It followed those who heard it. Witnesses claimed it whispered their names at night, long after they left the Bell farm. Some said it never stopped following them. Centuries have passed since then, but strange things still happen near that land. Tourists hear knocking on old trees, or a woman's voice echoing through the woods. Phone die without reason, cameras glitch, and animals refuse to cross certain spots. Some people laughed it off until they feel the cold air move beside their ear, and a whisper say something only they would understand. There is no proof of who or what the Bell Witch really was. Some say a restless soul, some say a curse, and some believe it was something ancient that fed on fear and still does. But maybe that is the most chilling part, because the Bell Witch doesn't act like a story, she acts like a memory, and memories don't die. At the end, the Bell Witch never left that house. We just learned to stop hearing her.